Hi guys.
For a maximum period of 6 months. Please fully comply with the general data protection
Just a
regulations.
telephone call to Maidstone Borough
To listen
Council.
to our full privacy statement, to hear how your data will be stored and processed, please press the number 1 on your telephone keypad now. Otherwise, please hold to the switchboard queue.
Holding for the switchboard queue. Hope you can hear it, guys. Hope you can hear it. So it's a long time since I've been on YouTube, guys.
If
So
your call
just
is
to bear
about your
with me.
bins or collection of waste, press 1. For housing, press 2. For benefits, press 3. For council tax, press 4.
Number 4.
Thank you for calling Maidstone Borough Council. You are through to the Council Tax Helpline. Please note that calls may be recorded for training and auditing purposes and to resolve any complaints. These recordings are kept for a maximum period of 6 months. We fully comply with the General Data Protection Regulations. To listen to our full privacy statement, to hear how your data will be stored and processed, please press number 1 on your telephone keypad now. Otherwise, please hold to the council tax queue.
Council tax queue.
To make a payment, press 1. To tell us that you're moving, press 2. To apply for a reduction, discount or exemption, press 3. For everything else, press 4.
Number 4 again. Here we go. They're foolish, aren't they? Why would you want to pay it? Might be a while, guys. I might have to edit it, but I'll try and do it straight off. Hope you can hear this, guys.
Please ensure that you have your reference and hand.
Don't need any of them because I don't currently pay it. So, and I'm just trying to. I'm going to do this because I want people to understand why I don't pay it. So I've got a little bit of information in front of me, which will become evident when I read it out to them. Guys, I'm going to pause this until they answer because I'll be here for some time. Be back in a bit. Sorry, what's your name? Lucy. Sorry, Lucy. How are you today?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm not too bad. I don't currently pay council tax, and I'm moving into a property in the next couple of weeks. But my understanding is council tax. We don't have to pay council tax.
If you're moving into a property, sorry.
Yes.
Right, and why would you not need to pay council tax?
Because it's apparently, from what I've heard, it's unlawful.
What's unlawful? Council tax?
Yes.
Right, no, you do need to pay your council tax. I'm not sure who's advised you that it's unlawful.
Can I just read you something that I've got in front of me?
Yeah.
It says here, council tax. Is this right? Council tax is under an Act of Parliament, Local Government Finance Act 1992. Council tax is under an Act of Parliament, Local Government Finance Act 1992. and therefore it's a statute. This therefore means that you are under no obligation to pay it. This explains why council tax cases can only be dealt with via a court procedure that appears to be lawful but is in fact fraudulent.
Council tax isn't fraudulent, you do need to pay.
Well, I haven't paid for 6 years and no one's come after me, and the reason I'm moving into a property, and I'm reading this from a like a government website. Since you never give your consent to pay council tax, the council relies on the gullibility and the ignorance of the residents to make their payments. Their fraudulent court procedures give the council a vehicle in which to frighten people into paying these monies. But yeah, so that's what I'm. So you're telling me one thing, and then on this site is telling me another thing. So it's a government website. Well, that I can only tell you what is in front of me. So you're saying that I need to. Sorry, carry on. It'd be a flat.
Yeah, the address.
I'm not giving you the address. If I'm not paying council tax at the moment, and then I'll give you the address, and you're going to come after me for council tax, aren't you? And if it says
Where are
here,
you paying council tax at the moment? Are you living in your own property?
that's really none of your concern, to be honest with you. All I'm ringing up to find out is whether this is true or not. Council tax is an act of Parliament, Local Government Finance Act 1992. Therefore, is a statute, which means acts and statutes are not law. Acts and statutes are not law. So if that's not law, then I don't I don't have to pay my council tax because it's not law. So by asking me for council tax money, you're sort of a government or a council mafia.
But all I can advise you is that you do need to pay council tax.
Is this what? Sorry, is this what you've been educated by your own council, or is this what you know for a fact?
Well, that is what I know, that you do have to pay council tax.
And say, is this you know this for a fact through law, or do you only know this through what your superiors or employers have told you? It's but as I said, it says here it's an act and a statute. Acts and statutes are not laws. Is it? If I'm sort of like so I don't mean to sound rude or anything like that, but I'm a person that has very little money. I don't work at the moment, but I would still have to pay council tax. And I'm just trying to find out because I follow the common law, which is no harm, no loss, no injury. By me not paying council tax, I'm not causing anyone no harm, no loss, or no injury. So you can't take me to court for that.
You need to pay council tax, so that's up to you. If you're not going to pay it, then obviously they can take action.
And what action can they take, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, obviously they can send you reminders, and if you don't pay, they can go to enforcement agents. Or it can go lots of that.
But enforcement agents don't have any powers anymore because they're bailiffs, aren't they? So they don't really have any powers. If you keep all your doors locked and your windows locked, they can't force entry, can they?
I'm not sure on
Right,
that.
okay. Well, anyway, well, as I said, I've read this up on a website, and to me, if I read it on a website where it's come from a substantiated source, then I think I might even, no disrespect to you, I think probably you need to have a look into it. But I think that there's been a fraud going on here for a very long time, and people are just becoming aware of it. I mean, I've just become aware of it. And I think that I think, to be honest with you, I think I'm just going to take my chances. Because with council tax, you don't actually tell me where my money goes, do you? Well, yeah, that's only some of it, but I've heard that you invest in like private companies like Travelodge and stuff like that. Okay, so you're reading from a pre-written letter, but you say that you are 100% sure that it is lawfully that you guys can ask me for council tax and even take me to court at the end of it. And I'm saying lawfully, where it says here that council tax is an act and is there for a statute, and acts and statutes are not laws, so it is not law that I have to pay this council tax. No, I'm not going to pay it. No, but would you? I mean, it would just be courtesy. It would just be out of courtesy. Was your name Lucy? Yeah, hi Lucy. It's just out of courtesy, just so that people get the correct information. Would you be able to look into that at all? Would you be, take 5 minutes out of your day when you get home to look into that and see? Because I think people could be. Because I'm going to tell people that they don't have to pay it because I've seen it. So would you be able to look into that and sort of like clarify the next situation when the next person calls up? Thank you very much indeed for your time, Lucy. Would appreciate it. Thanks. Bye bye. There you go, guys. Live. I hope you could hear it. I've just read from something. I'll read it out to you again just so that you all know. Council tax is an act of Parliament, Local Government Finance Act 1992, and therefore is a statute. This therefore means that you are under no obligation to pay it. This explains why council tax cases can only be dealt with via a court procedure that appears to be lawful but is in fact fraudulent. Since you never gave your consent to pay the council tax, the council relies on the gullibility or the ignorance of its residents to make payments. Someone's just put something up on my screen. Right. So anyway, that's all I'm gonna touch on. I'm gonna carry on with this. And if I will be on here quite regularly now because Facebook seems to be a platform where they seem to censor you and they don't want you to know what's going on. So I'm going to be coming back on here quite regularly. Same with, I'm going to do things on utility bills and gas, water, electric and stuff like that. I'm going to be covering Brexit that we've already left on the 29th of March. And there's a court case going ahead today. It's in the court today, I believe, and we should hear by sometime by 5 o'clock today whether the guy called Robin Tilbrook of the English Democrats is actually going to get this into court. So, guys, I will be back on email regularly. If you have any questions, I know I only have 8 subscribers at the moment, so hopefully if you can share this around, and if that's what you do on here, share it around to people. And then hopefully we can get to the bottom of some of this stuff that's going on. As I say, I will be on it quite regularly now. Thank you very much for tuning in. Love, light and peace to you all. And I will see you all very soon. Cheers, guys. Bye.